In the shadows of our bustling society, there's a story that seldom gets told. It's a story of struggle, of desperation, and of survival. It's the story of white women who, for reasons beyond their control, find themselves in the world of prostitution. Take a moment and imagine this. Imagine growing up in a small rural town where opportunities are as scarce as rain during a drought. Picture a young girl named Sarah, raised in a family where poverty is the only constant. Sarah's story isn't unique, it's a mirror to the lives of many white women across the world. Sarah's family barely scraped by, living paycheck to paycheck. Every day was a fight against hunger, cold, and the ever-looming threat of homelessness. Education for Sarah was a luxury they couldn't afford. She was forced to drop out of school and work at a local diner, earning pennies to help keep her family afloat. But the money was never enough. The bills kept piling up. The hungry nights became more frequent. In her desperation, Sarah found herself drawn into the world of prostitution. It wasn't a choice she made lightly. It was a decision born out of necessity, a desperate attempt to escape the gnawing teeth of poverty. Sarah's story is not an isolated case. There are countless women like Sarah who are trapped in this cycle of poverty and exploitation. They are mothers, daughters, sisters, and friends, forced into a life they never chose simply to survive. And yet their plight often goes unnoticed, their voices unheard. These women are not statistics or faceless victims, they are human beings with dreams, hopes, and fears just like the rest of us. They deserve compassion, understanding, and most importantly, a chance to break free from the chains of poverty and exploitation. So what can we do to help? Advocate for policies that address systemic poverty. Support organizations that provide resources and opportunities for these women to escape poverty and exploitation. Volunteer your time and skills to initiatives that empower them, giving them the tools they need to build a better life for themselves and their families. Remember Sarah and the countless women like her. Their stories deserve to be heard. Their lives matter. It's time we stand up for them and fight for a world where no woman is forced into prostitution simply to survive. So, take action. Learn more about poverty and prostitution. Support the organizations that are making a difference. Use your voice to advocate for change. Because the story of Sarah and women like her is our story too. And it's time we change the narrative.